What's going on, guys? So, working on the Can-Am today, and apparently I thought there was an oil leak. It does have an oil leak, as you can see. I did crawl underneath it yesterday, and it almost seems like it's leaking from the drain plug. But we gotta get to the engine, so to do that, I'm not exactly sure. Well, I kind of sort of am. I know the seat comes out like this. Hold on. There's two loose nuts down here. What they came from, I have no idea. Some of this stuff is already missing, so it looks like somebody was already in here at some point. So that's great. Now the next thing, looks like this panel comes off, so we have these push pins. And this panel will come down. So we're supposed to have more push pins, but apparently somebody just didn't feel like putting them back in. Alright, let me get these out and get this cover off, and then we're going to try and get this fascia off. Which, to do that, looks like this has to come off. This comes off, which has a Torx bolt there, and then it just has push pins all around it. And then the Torx up here. Alright, let me go ahead and do that. I don't know if that light is helping at all, but funny part is I kind of want to change the shift knob, but I actually kind of like this one. So I don't know if we're actually going to change it. Clearly wasn't important. This thing is only a little dirty. Well, I think I found where the oil might be leaking from. Somewhere behind these wires here. So that case has sprung a leak somewhere. So we're going to want to take care of that. Yeah, we're gonna want to get this thing out and wash it, because I don't want to work on a super dirty engine. One might say we want to make it super clean. I know, not sponsored, but they did send me out some stuff at one point, so actually, that looks like it's leaking there. Huh, that engine's not even mounted. See? Look at this. Well, that's one of the rattlings I was hearing at one point. Because I can hear a rattle, so that's probably one of the rattles. Front drive shaft. Slash U-joints. Which engages and will spin, but the four-wheel drive doesn't connect. So I'm gonna take off the floor on this side and I will catch back with you guys. So not too much to see on this side besides the inch deep of mud that is underneath this seat here on the driver's side. I mean, this 2 inches maybe? It's the whole depth of this frame here. Yeah, that's about like 2 inches. That deep. So yeah, there's a lot of dirt and mud that hides in the crevices on these things that I would like to get out, even though I will probably put it right back. Yeah, but anyways, looks like I could still put the seat in to drive it around like this. I think transmission, everything's fine. So what we're gonna do is place this kind of back over like so. Close that up. All right, perfect. So yeah, we're gonna run some tests here. All right, so we got the back end off the ground here. Wheels or tires are free. So what we're gonna do now, start it, put it into 4-wheel drive, see what happens. So neutral or high forward. As you can see, the front drag shaft is not spinning, so we're going to go ahead and put it back into neutral. 4-wheel drive, back into high gear. As you can see, the front drag shaft now is spinning. But the front wheels are still on the ground, not spinning. What? All right, so something just engaged. And it may have been the front differential, so okay, hold on. So it just started to roll forward there, so something's not engaging in the front differential. Let me put jack stands under the rear here and then go jack up the front so we don't drive through my mom's bathroom there. Wait, she wants to remodel the bathroom though. Nobody tell the insurance. I'm just kidding. If my insurance is watching, if somehow something does drive through the bathroom, it was not me on purpose. But she does want to remodel it, so. Mail time. ADD, sorry, focus. Okay, car is floating. Everything is in the air. Let's fire it back up. I love the fact that this has a push button start. It's like got a key, got a push button. It's like a race car. And sometimes the key doesn't work. If anyone in the Chicagoland area works for Can-Am or Indiana, Northwest Indiana area and can help me with this key issue, please let me know, because this is annoying. Because the gray key works every single time, or not. Oh, it's because it's in high gear. Never mind. But no, the other day I was having an issue with the key. Alright. Left it at 4-wheel drive. Well, now the 4-wheel drive works. back spinning, front's not. 4-wheel. And it's engaged. Something in the front drive line was just not engaging before, but now it's engaging. Have no idea what it would be like under a load. It wasn't, because last time I picked it up, wouldn't engage, but I didn't play for it too long. Now all of a sudden it engages. Not too sure, but there is still a rattle coming from down here. And that rattle happens in neutral and in drive. So it sort of sounds like it's a clutch, but I want to clean all this up before diving into it. But my pressure washer currently doesn't work because some squirrel or rat got into it. Chewed through the gas tank nonetheless, so water got in there. Because I had it outside. Why they chewed on it outside, no idea. But gotta clean up the pressure washer or get that running before I can clean this up. But otherwise, the 4-wheel drive works. I'm not hearing any rattling, but all the U-joints are shot. So bearings, brakes, U-joints all need to be changed. So I need to order up the U-joints. They look like they're all the same size. It's going to kind of be a pain, but everything's uncovered. I have to figure out the clutch issue and really figure out the differential, because I don't want to be out and about on the trails and all of a sudden the differential or 4-wheel drive system doesn't work. But yes, we're making progress and I'm loving this, because U-joints are pretty inexpensive, differentials are very expensive, clutches are very expensive, but if I can rebuild the clutch and do like a stage 2 clutch or something, that would be awesome. Or if it's a simple fix, I'll just fix it. Also, it looks like this engine was pulled out at some point, because it's missing like a good third or half to third of its mounting bolts. Because I'm watching it just move, so I have to figure out the hardware, maybe just order a kit for it, and yeah, figure out what exactly is missing, because as I like rev it up, I can watch it just move. Yeah, we also have to figure out that oil leak. Hopefully it is just like that stator cover and it's an easy change out for that gasket. I'm gonna look into that. It's always the little stuff, because it's like, oh, it's all little things, but they add up. Hopefully the front differential, I was reading somewhere where they were talking about if you use aftermarket CV axles, that they don't engage all the way. So because they're not all the way in, the front differential won't spin them. So that might be the issue. So we might have to get like OEM or really good quality CV axles for the front, because all these U-joints are like rattling. You can watch them. I don't know if you saw my camera. You can watch them like vibrate. So, all right, gonna go park this outside, go grab my pressure washer and fix that. Seems to be leaking a little bit too much, so we got to get that resolved. But super clean floor absorbent, that'll do the job. Don't need much, just a little bit will do. So it's a different day. This video is going to be all over the place, but I'm going to be washing up the side-by-side, the Can-Am. Check this out. It took off the skid plates. Look at the amount of dirt that was under here. I mean, things were legit growing in here. I don't know what this is. I think it's an egg. No, it's a shell. It's a shell from something. There was actual sea shell on this one. There's also a nut. Look at this. Actual like shell or skull. No, it's a shell. I don't know where they had it, but it was very sandy. But it did come from Illinois, just southern Illinois, so I don't know. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and start washing it. I took off the front panels up here so we can get ease of access to the drive shafts when we need to. Try and clean all this up and get all these wires out of the way. They had these LEDs here, but I don't think I'm gonna keep them. A, I don't have the remotes for it, I don't know what these harnesses are for. There's a bunch of unplugged harnesses, but it still runs and drives. The radiator's caked with mud. They're just, they really were using and abusing this. And then these plates here, unfortunately, these ones I can't remove. They're like riveted in, so we're just gonna hit it with the pressure washer. But look at how thick the mud was. I enjoy mudding, I just don't enjoy cleaning up after it. Oh, that's a heat shield on it. Okay. Yeah. Let's go ahead and get the pressure washer going, because I fixed that the other day. But yeah, let's get this cleaned up. The Kraken. Okay. So, got most of the dirt off. I'm gonna go get some super clean, spray this stuff down to let it soak in so it cleans up even more. But check this out. The LEDs, I don't know if you can see them, turned on. How? I have no idea. I don't have a remote. The key is off. See, it's off. Unless I hit something to trigger it. Ooh, I'm gonna spray up in here some more. But yeah, I got rid of most of all this. That's better. That's pretty clean now. I have no idea how those are on. I know there's some wiring under there, but yeah, I have a bunch of dirt on me from when I was taking off the skid plates. All right, let me go soak this stuff with cleaner. It's getting there. It's getting there. Still a bunch of dirt, and that's like clay on there, but yeah, it's getting there. Snack break, but also I had to go and get more super clean. Old bottle, but I got the 1 gallon jug of it because I use this stuff all the time at work. But look at that. I am scrubbing it, but I mean, scrub, pressure wash, it's coming right off. But I gotta go put something together because Mother's Day is this weekend. I might put this out on Mother's Day. If I do, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. And this is what I got my mom. We used to have a wheelbarrow, but it's all rotted out, rusty. The tire went flat. It's got a giant hole in it. We could put it, my dad's gonna put a tube in it. I have to clean the wheel. But for like the price of a wheel, I could get a used wheelbarrow, which I'm the one who primarily uses the wheelbarrow anyways for work. But I want to make my mom's life a little bit easier when she's working around in the yard. And I know some people are like, well, why don't you just help her? I do, occasionally. But at the same time, she likes to do her own thing, and it's kind of like she does this for like herself, so she doesn't want to be bothered. So I figure I'll get her a little garden cart. So instead of lifting the wheelbarrow, she could just walk around with it. Yeah, I'm gonna go put that together. And then I think that's it for this video. We know there's something not engaging in the front differential on the Can-Am. I'm gonna have to take it all apart, which I'm gonna have to do anyways to do the wheel bearings. So next video, we're gonna tear into it to get to the wheel bearings and pull out the differential and really figure that issue out. And then also get the gasket for the side case, since we know that's leaking oil. And get this thing back in tip-top shape. I will catch you guys later. So I bought my mom a garden cart. Gotta test it out. You can actually steer it quite nicely from inside. And I live on a hill. I don't know how I'm gonna stop it though. Okay, it's got momentum now. It's got momentum. Uh-oh. Oh, this is... Okay, I really don't know how I'm gonna stop. Oh, jeez. And this is what happens when I'm left unsupervised. Now to go hide it from her.